Yeah, hi guys. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Ravi.
I'm audible. Everything is fine, friends.
Nice to meet
So last time, what we are discussing, guys? I think contract is nothing but interface we completed, right? Yeah, we completed what is that? Interfaces. Interfaces. How to extend, how to implement, extends, right? Sorry, extending the interfaces. Interfaces. That one we completed. Today, we will start what is that? Class overloading, overriding.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. These things we will start: overloading, overriding, and inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but that is the polymorphism. Those things we will discuss. After then we will start generics. After completing the generics, we will start enum. Once enum will complete, we will start our angular session, guys. Angular session. This is the plan. So we are totally near to what? Start our angular session now. Angular session, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so let's continue our discussion now. Let's continue our discussion now, guys. So simple, guys. In the other programming language is nothing but in another OOP concept, right? What you learn about that class? What you guys know about that class? Can you tell me that? Please, I want to know that. Based on that chat box, or if you want to unmute yourself, you can unmute yourself and just what is that? I want to know about that. What is the class and all those things? What do you think about that class? In interview, if you are sitting that, then what you will give the answer about the class in the OOP programming language?
So class is an real world entity,
Hmm.
and it's an instance of a object.
Good. What about others? Only Lakshmi is given the answer. What about?
Blueprint of object. It's having behavior and state.
Good. Any
Yeah,
other?
blueprint is object that behavior the state of object and its properties.
Very good. Only 3 members. What about others, guys? Participate it, guys. Participate it. Jitesh Singh. He is a very dedicated person. I never take his name in the session, guys, but uh, even though if I say that I need assignment or anything, whatever task he's doing, he's sending on my mail. So appreciate you. Appreciate you. Blueprint of object. That is not correct. Blueprint is right. See, our class is what is that? Behavior will change based on that what? Based on that process, right? So we cannot say only the blueprint, guys. Right? So I want to see the people name. Jafar Vijay, Satish Kumar, Dharmendra Kumar. Dharmendra Kumar also. He is also dedicated. It's a person. Okay. Now let's continue, guys. Let's continue. So in the computer programming, guys, in the computer programming class is nothing but in the computer programming what is that? Class is a template or program template. program template. Program template. Don't worry, I will explain it. Program template, right? Or you are saying that, blueprint. Blueprint. That is also correct. A class, right? A class. A class, what is that? A class is a class is what? Is a top level. Is a top level. Top level block. You can say top level block that is used for what is that? Grouping. Grouping. What is that? Properties. Constructor, and what is that? Method, guys. And methods for developing logics. Clear, friends? For developing what is that? Logics. So in the TypeScript, guys, the question is what? Here, what is that? If you are saying that attribute, if you are like what? Java language. If you are the Java developer, then here what is that? Instead of property, you can say that variable, or what is that? State. Here that state only becoming here what is that? Property in the TypeScript. So that is the reason here I take in what is that? Property. Constructor is there in another programming language also. Property is also there. But especially whenever we are discussing about that, what is that? Behavior of what is that? Object in the TypeScript, then that things will become what now, friends? Property. Clear?
Yes.
Guys, if I'm not getting the
Yes.
response,
Yes.
if I'm not getting the
Yes.
Yes,
response,
Ravi.
I cannot able to explain it, guys. Just simply, what is that? What is this? This is the this. That's it. So choice is yours. By giving the responses, you guys want more clarity in the subject, or just what is that? Like you guys want to complete that, what is the TypeScript in a single day only?
No,
More
more
subject.
clarity.
Yeah. So now in the TypeScript, we are declaring the classes two ways, guys. Two ways, right? Class we are declaring in the TypeScript have two techniques to develop what is that? Classes. First one is what? First one is declaration type, right? Another one is what? Another one is a expression type, guys. Expression type. How we are declaring? We know that, right? We know that in the simple, in another programming language, how we are declaring now, guys? First technique is what? We are taking class and a class name. Let's take employee. I'm taking what is that? Employee, right? Like that we are declaring.
Yes.
Like that we are
Yes.
declaring the classes now.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Like that we are declaring the classes in another programming. This technique is nothing but what, friends? This technique is nothing but what is it?
Declaration.
Declaration, right? Declaration. Now another technique is what? Another technique is expression type. So how we are taking now? We are taking the let variable. Now let's take product, right? We are taking the class name and we are assigning that class like this. This one is nothing but what? If we are declaring like that class, this technique is called what now, friends? This technique is called
Expression.
what? Expression tag.
Expression.
Type. Expression type, right? This technique is nothing but what? Expression technique. I will tell why we are using expression technique and why. See, guys, in the runtime or dynamically, if we want to change the behavior of this what? If we want to change the behavior of what? Class, then what is that? We are using what is that? Employee. See, declaration type. if we want, what is that? Immutability. Immutability in the behavior of what? In the behavior of what? Class is nothing but simple. You can say that I don't want to change anything. Once we declare the class, that class should be the fix. Then what is that? We are using this expression type declaration classes. Now, if we want, what is that? Runtime are nothing but dynamically, if we want to change any property or any value or any data of what? Employee, see, nothing but classes. Then what is that? We are going to use, what is that? Declaration type. So see, this type we are rarely we are using, and this one is, what is that? Frequently we are using in the Angular, right? So, but the thing is, these two techniques are there in the TypeScript to declare, what is that? Classes. So to both I explained, but we will use, what is that? This one only, guys. This one only in the programming. So now, so our classes, right? If we are talking about that classes, so we must need to discuss about that, how many members are there in the classes or not.
Yes, Ravi.
Right? So now
Yes.
members. So class members. Our TypeScript class member is supporting, what is that now, friends? Property. Property, right? Another one is accepting, what is that? Method. Another one is supporting, what is that? Accessor. Accessor is nothing but, what is that? Another one is, what is that? Constructor. Accessor is nothing but, in another programming language, what we are saying now, guys? Setter and getter. Come on. That is nothing but
Yes,
here
Ravi.
accessor. That is nothing but here,
Yes.
what is that? Accessor.
Accessor.
That is nothing but, what is that? In the TypeScript, we are saying that, what is that? Accessor. The simple setter getter is nothing but accessor in the TypeScript. Right? Right. So based on that,
Yes, Ravi.
don't worry. We will do the practical. We will see that why we are saying this one, why this is, why property, why we are not taking the variable. If we are taking the variable in the class, what is the problem? Everything we will see that. Everything we will see that, right? So simple, guys. Why I'm saying simple? Why I'm saying that every time? Please give the, at least if one person also give the response, then based on that their response, I can jump in the next discussion. Why? Just like, what is that? Recall your, what is that? When we are the small kid, whenever our grand mother is in Hindi we are saying that kahani is nothing but a story, right?
Stories.
Yes.
Whenever our grandmother is, what is that, saying any story for us, like in the evening, in the night, whenever we are sitting with that, right? So like some story, one line story, then what we are, yes, then what is that? Based on that, our grandmother or grandfather, whoever, they are going to
Listening.
right? They are thinking about that, he is still not sleeping, he's listening my story, right?
Yes.
So same like, guys, same like here in the, if we are studying the things also, if anyone teaching that, right? If you are giving the response based on that, I know that, right? You guys are not sleeping, listening the session with, what is that? Carefully and like putting your heart and brain both, right? So that is the reason, respond it. If you are not responding, I will also lose my patience, and in between, I will remove everything. This is that simple. So
No, not simple.
right now let's discuss about that. So now if anyone ask about that, guys, if anyone ask about you, what is that question? If any, I'm taking, what is that? Can we declare a variable? Can we declare a variable in, what is that? Class? Come on. Can we declare
Yes.
variable?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Answer is
Yes.
no. Answer is no. Don't worry.
Declare a variable in class.
We cannot.
Property.
See, in the TypeScript, I'm teaching the TypeScript, I'm talking about the TypeScript. That is the reason in the TypeScript, we cannot declare variable in the class, guys. We can declare the property. We can declare the property, but we cannot declare the variable. Clear? We will see the
Yes, Ravi.
practical.
Okay. Okay.
Practical also
Yes,
we will do
clear.
that. Now, another question. My question is, what is that? Can we declare a function in class?
Yes.
No.
No.
No. Function we cannot. If we are what is that, doing the OOP programming, then in the OOP programming word there is no function, guys. What is that? So
Methods.
we can declare the methods, but we cannot declare function. Clear? Now let's take one example. I'm taking what is that, one example here, simple example. I will take it right now. Here what I'm taking now, I'm taking what is that, class. Let's take employee only, right? Let's take employee. Like, what is that? I declare the class now, guys. I declare the class. In that, what I said now, can we declare variable in the class? So what I'm doing now, I'm taking what is that, let's take let keyword, and let's take let keyword. I'm taking what is that, let's take name, right? Name. I'm taking, that is what is that, a string type, right? A string type. In that, I'm holding what is that, let's take Ravi. Now here what compiler is giving now, guys? What compiler is giving now? Just see this. What compiler is giving? Unexpected token. A constructor means what is that? A constructor, method, accessor, or property was accepted. What it's saying now, guys? Accepted, right? Expected, sorry.
Yes.
Expected.
Expected.
Now come inside that, come here, what I said now, now in computer programming, class is a program template or blueprint. A class is a top level block that use what is that, use for grouping property, constructor, methods. Come on, guys, I already explained based on that, whatever
Yes, Ravi.
our ID is showing or not. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now come here. Now here what we are doing now, here we cannot declare class in the classes, right? Sorry, variable in the classes. But we can declare the variable in the outside of class. That is nothing, that is called what is that? Variable is the what is that? That variable is called what is that? Module variable. That variable is called what is that? Module variable. Now see, there is no issue in that, right? There is no issue in that. Now let's take first example, this one. Now paste it here. Now copy this one and paste it here. Now this is the question. Now paste it here. Now that is what is that? Invalid. That is what? Invalid. Now invalid, right? Now what I'm doing now, I'm taking the same variable at outside the class. Now, guys, now our what is that, ID is showing what is that, there is no issue in that. Then what is that? Now what we can declare inside that class now, guys? Property. Now how we are declaring the property now? Now let's take salary, right? Let's take number, right? Number equal to let's take 10 point something, right? This is the salary. So now see, this is the property. How we are declaring the property now, guys? Now variable name as well as what is that, value. Come on, this is what is that, this one is the key and this one is the value. Come on, and which kind of value is it storing? Which kind of value is it storing?
Number one.
Value.
Number type, right? Number type means what is that? This is the valid concept, right? Now one concept I cleared now. Means what is that? Class member. In the class member property only accepted. Come on, guys.
Yes.
Got it.
In the class type, what is that? Only what is that? Only properties accepted. Don't worry. Method also we will see that. Constructor also we will see that. Accessor, each and everything we will discuss it now, guys. We will discuss it now. So based on that, what is that? Now today you guys are see how the people is giving the response. Based on that, see, I made the discussion is what is that? Too much interactive or not? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Right? And
Yeah, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
I don't
Right,
know.
Ravi.
I don't know the people last time people is observing or not last weekend, right? I'm not taking single interest also to teach people. On that day, you know, I was decided let's stop teaching in the architechnology, right? Really, on that day, I became that much frustrated.
No, don't take that
Right?
decision.
Right
No,
now.
don't do that is the word.
Yeah, now the thing is, guys, see, like if I'm caring about you, like just care about me, just give the responses. That is only one expectation from you people, except that I don't have any expectation from anyone, right? So if you are feeling that expectation, I will feel your all expectation related to learning the technology. It's my guarantee, challenge, and whatever you can say, that everything. Right now let's discuss about the next level discussion now, guys. So the thing is, guys, based on seeing this one question we can prepare or not. Now what is that question? Now I'm preparing one question now, guys. So our question is what is difference between what is difference between variable and what is that? Property, right? This is the question is rising in your brain or not? Come on.
Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
Right? And let's prepare one more
Yes.
question. Let's prepare one more question now. So now why variable is not allowed? Why variable is not allowed in class? Why variable is not allowed in class? Simple story, guys. Simple story is what is that? We can say variable are immutable. Immutable is nothing but what is that? Cannot change, right? Cannot
Change is coming.
change stored value, right? But what is that? Properties are what is that? Mutable is nothing but what is that? Can change
Change.
the value, right? Can change the value. This is only the difference now, guys. This is only difference now only, right? Now okay, so this one what is that?
Ravi,
Yeah,
but Ravi, variable are, have we learned the variable also can be changed the value?
sorry.
Variable value also can be changed, but variable are immutable.
In the TypeScript, this is the variable is
Yes,
immutable and
yeah,
mutable. We are learning the TypeScript, right?
sorry.
TypeScript.
Yeah,
So we need to discuss about those things based on the TypeScript. So that is the reason I'm like, what is that? Even though if you are opening the TypeScript documentation, right,
yes,
you will
yes.
find the same only. You
Got-
will find the same
Yeah,
only.
yeah, got it.
So whatever
Got it.
discussion is going on based on that, not a different technology, based on that, think about
Yes,
the TypeScript, right? So we are learning the
right.
TypeScript. So that is the reason we are. Now, okay, guys. So next one is what is that? In the another technology, we are saying that next concept is what is that? I'm going to explain what? I'm going to explain what is that? Accessor. But in another, setting the value, getting the setter and a getter method. But here accessor is there. That is the reason I'm going to explain accessor. So think about that related to TypeScript, because we are learning the TypeScript. If you are giving the interview, then in the interview, you will not tell what is the setter and a getter. You will say that we are using the setting the accessor, getting the accessor. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now,
Yes, sir.
now here, now let's understand accessor. Accessor, right? Accessor. What is the accessor? What is the accessor now, guys? Accessor is nothing but what is that? Setting the value in property. And what is that? Getting the value from properties, right? Property. Accessor is nothing but what is that? Setting the value in the property, and getter is getting the value from the property, right? So how we are achieving these things now, guys? So some DOM manipulation related also I'm going to use it, guys. Don't bother about that, how it's storing the value and how it's working, right? Those things we will focus on it, right? Those things we will focus on it. So first, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to present these things on the UI. See this, I'm writing the TypeScript code, and we will convert that TypeScript code in the JavaScript, and from the JavaScript, how it's rendering in the UI, right? When we started TypeScript, from there onward, today I'm going to write what is that? Use what is that? Our TypeScript code in the HTML page, guys. Focus on it, right? Focus on it. Based on that accessor, I will tell.
Okay, Rav.
So
Okay.
simple. What I'm going to do now, I'm taking what is that? Let's the username, right? Username. I'm taking what is that? Username. That is what is that? String type value, right? And this data I'm reading from the what? You reading from the now UI. UI is nothing but browser. For that, one function is there. That function name is what is that? That function name is prompt, right? Prompt. Now it will give the what is that message, like in the Java, what we are using now, guys? What we are using now? Stream API we are using or not to reading the console data?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Same like in the TypeScript, this one only, right? In the JavaScript, this one is there in the JavaScript also, right? So now
Yeah.
here what is that? Enter what is that? Enter username. Enter username. We will get what is that? Enter username. Don't think about that these things, guys, because you know still it's holding the null value. This one will come as a runtime, so that is the reason it's showing this one. Don't think about that this red mark. Okay, don't think about that this red mark, because I'm writing what is the TypeScript, sorry, JavaScript and a TypeScript mixed code. Wherever JavaScript related code will be there it will show that what is that, this kind of marks, right? This kind of marks, because in the TS file I'm writing JavaScript, that is the reason it's showing now. So don't worry about that. We will understand the just concept. Just understand, we will understand the concept now. So here what is that? I'm taking let's take password, right? Password also let's take string type, right? And this one will give the message as a, what is that? Prompt. What is that? Prompt. Here what is that? Enter password.
And double quote.
Enter password, right? Enter password. Okay, fine. Enter password. This message we will get. Now later we will take what is that? Let's take product name, right? Product name also is string type only. And this one also we will enter from the browser only, right? Browser only. So I'm taking what is that? Prompt. Again, I'm taking what is that? Prompt. Now here we will give the message enter product name, right? Product name. Enter product name. These three input we will take from the browser, guys. These three input we will take from the browser. Whenever we will enter this message, it will show on the browser, and whenever we will enter those property, those data, that data will come and it will store in this variable. That data will store in this variable. Now, based on this one, based on this discussion, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create one class. Now I'm going to create one class. That class name, let's take product, right? Product. In that I'm taking the one variable. That variable name, see, this one is, what is that? It's showing that what it's a need to store the data. It's a means, what is that? Whenever we are declaring the variable inside that classes in the TypeScript, so we will start from, what is that? Underscore. So I'm taking, what is that? Product name, right? Product name, that is, what is that? String type property. That property is nothing but, what is that? String property. Means, what is that? This property is nothing but, what is that? Only declaration part. There is a no data. This data will store, what is that? We will store that data inside this property as a dynamically by using the accessor help, by using the setter and a getter help, setter method and a getter method help, right? So means setter getter method. Why I'm saying that? Because already you are aware with another technology, but in the TypeScript we are saying that accessor, right? Now here, what is that? Then I want to set the property. Means, what is that? Whatever data is coming from the browser, that browser I want to set with what? Some validation. Means, what is that? Validation will be there. If username and password match, then what is that? Enter the, then we will get, what is the product. Otherwise we will get, what is that? Invalid product. Like that our what is that? Our validation will be there, guys. Simple validation, and based on that one only I will explain our concept now, guys. Now here what I'm doing now, now whenever we will get the method, whenever we want, what is that? Get product name, then what we will do it now? We will use, what is that? Getter function. Getter method, right? Getter method. Then how we will write it now? We will give the get indication. Then what is that? Property name, guys. Property name, we will take the help of that property, and first letter we will make as a capital, right? Capital. Now without argument, this function, this method will be there. Then I want to return what is that? Current value, current object property. Current object property is presenting, we are presenting with this keyword. We are presenting the current object property with this keyword, right? This keyword. Now dot, which one we want to return it now, guys? We want to return, what is that? Product name. Product name. Then we will take as a product name. Now whenever we will call this method, whatever in the property, whatever data will store, that data will return this method. See, this is nothing but, what is that? In that I'm explaining, what is that? Both things, guys. Method and accessor, both I'm explaining, right? Both I'm explaining, right? Both I'm explaining, method and accessor, both I'm explaining. Now here, what is that? This method only we are saying that accessor. That method only we are saying that accessor, means getting the property, means getter. Getter is nothing but accessor. Accessor is nothing but accessing something accessing. What we are accessing now, guys? Property name we are accessing now.
Yes.
So if we are
Yes.
accessing that property, so simply this method is called, what is that? Accessor method or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? We can say accessor method. Now fine, guys, simple. Now I want to set the property. One method I want to write, and that method will, what is that? Set the property. Now how we can do it now? For that I'm taking, what is that? Set. Now let's take property name, capital letter, property name. And I want, what is that? I want to pass, what is that? I want to pass this product name, right? Product name also. But whenever our control will enter inside that, what is that? Function, inside that function name, right? Function. Then what is that? We will check the validation. Both should be matched. Then only it will return what? Product. then only it will return the product. Then what is that? If we want to take the input, then how we will take input in the TypeScript? Now we will take what is that? Open bracket and a close bracket. Inside that we will take new. What is that? What we can give the product name? Let's give what is that? New name, right? New name. That is what is that? A string. I'm taking the argument now, guys. I'm taking the argument now. Here, what is that? Simple. I'm checking if condition. I'm checking what is that? If condition. If condition will be based on that username and password. Based on that what? Username and password. What is that? Our username. Username equal to, let's give the username some people name. Let's give from the name only. So today I will take what is that? Different people, yeah, person name. Let's just search from the Chandan Rai. Oh, Chandan. He is also after a long time onward you are joining the session, boss.
No, sir. I will continue.
Okay. Because previously I was getting your messages on YouTube also. You are commenting on the YouTube like anything. I seen that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Ravi Chandra, Sakti, Sandeep, these people name I'm frequently taking. Okay, Suraj also I joined. Oh, good, Suraj. Avis continuously. This is student is joining continuously. Which name? Okay, Jitesh. Let's take today Jitesh name, right? Now, here what I'm doing now, guys. Here I'm taking what is that Jitesh name, right? Jitesh. If Jitesh is matching. If Jitesh is matching, right? If Jitesh is matching, another one is what? Another one and operator. Now password I'm taking, right? Password I'm taking. What is the password? Password let's take equal to Jitesh JIT. Jeet, let's take 1 2 3. This is the password. If both are matching, then what is that? Then return what is that? How we are returning the current